Winston Churchill was born on the 30th of November 1874 in Blenheim Palace, Oxfordshire. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a direct descendant of the Dukes of Marlborough and was born into the country's governing elite. As someone born to a wealthy and credible family, Winston was given the best life by his parents. At age of 7, he was sent to one of the country's best boarding school, St. George's School. However, he didn't attend school there for a long time due to his terrible poor academic performance. Initially, when he got into the school, his teacher gave no complaints, but after 2 years, the little boy began to suffer from dyslexia, a learning disability that started disrupting his education. In 1884, at 10 years old, Winston was transferred to Brunswick School in Hove, where he slightly improved in his academic performance. After completing his education in Brunswick School, his father wanted him to have a military career. Winston tried to get admitted to the Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst but failed. Despite his family's influence, he was still not accepted the second time he sought admission. But later on, the school admitted him after much intervention from his father. At the age of 21, Winston lost his father. His father's death led to a depression that affected him throughout his years in the military school. After Winston finished at the Royal Military Academy, he was commissioned as the second lieutenant in the 4th Queen's Hussars Regiment of the British Army. After more than half a decade serving in the military, Winston began seeking a parliamentary career. In a bid to achieve this objective, he pursued political contracts and spoke so often at conservative meetings. In 1899, he was chosen as one of the party's 2 parliamentary candidates at a by-election held in Oldham, Lancashire. Although being a British politician brought more notoriety and influence, Winston had to deal with a lot of troubles in his career, especially during the war between Britain and the Boer republics. Winston was captured as a prisoner of war and locked up in a jail during the conflict. However, he later escaped and made it to safety in Portuguese East Africa. Despite the loads of challenges he faced in his career as an army officer and politician, Winston was never deterred from his big dream of being a British ruler. In 1940, at the age of 45, Winston became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and he later led the country to victory in the Second World War. Today, Winston is considered one of the most significant figures of the 20th century, and he is still remembered in the United Kingdom and the Western world. In life, dreaming big is something only a few people have dared to attempt. Some of the world's most celebrated figures in history today are those who had gigantic dreams and resolutions for their lives. Don't be discouraged by your background, past failures or inabilities. You can dream of something massive and accomplish it. Josie Beasy said, "Dreams come in a size too big so that we may grow into them." This may be hard to believe, but it's definitely the truth. Big dreams usually help to make you big and grand. There is no way you would achieve a big dream and remain small. No way. When you visualize a big dream and finally accomplish it, you can't remain amongst commoners. Being able to achieve that big dream will technically make you an icon. Mark Twain said, "No dreamer is ever too small. No dream is ever too big." In life, do not let anyone convince you that you are too small or incapable of doing something big and significant. As long as you can imagine it, just know that it is achievable. No dream is too big to be accomplished. Although there may be obstacles on your way, you will overcome them if you don't give up. Zodek Robinowitz said, "A man's dreams are an index of his greatness." You may never know how great you have been destined to become until you start visualizing big dreams for yourself. Your dream is an index to your greatness. Your goal is what points out, indicates, reveals, or shows the path to greatness. Winston Churchill had big dreams, which he successfully accomplished. Don't remain in a box. Dream big and change the world as Winston did.